स्वभावतोपास्तसमस्तदोषम् अशेषकल्याणगुणैकराशिं व्युहाङ्गिनं ब्रह्म परं वरेण्यं ध्यायेम कृष्णं कमलेक्षणं हरिम् आनन्दमानन्दकरं प्रसन्नं ज्ञानस्वरूपं निजभावयुक्तं योगीन्द्रमीड्यं भवरोगवैद्यं श्रीमद्गुरुं नित्यमहं नतोऽस्मि. Welcome back all of the viewers. There are just some deeds which the Purans, Vedas told already. Then some of that deeds they discuss about the worship doctrine of Sri Nimbarkacharya, the Sri Nimbarka Sampradaya. There is a different types of sectors the worship, which means upasana. How we can do upasana, how we can do worship. The general meaning of the word upasana is to sit near. The word fasting, which is called fasting, also means to sit near. The same is meaning of the declaration of the Eastern textbook about that fasting or worship. Upavasah savigyeyo nato kayasya shoshanam. Fasting is the name of staying close to the living soul or the supreme soul. Fasting is not name of exploiting the body. Fasting is the name of staying close to the supreme soul. So, upavasa savigyeyo natu kayasya shoshanam. Kayasya shoshanam, fasting is not name of exploiting the body. So at the time of incarnation of Nimbarkacharya, those fortunate devotees who had the privilege of being physically close, playing according to their feelings, laughing, eating together, dancing, receiving knowledge, experiencing, and directly, indirectly, the qualities of Lord Krishna's infinite beauty. The beauty of Lord Krishna is infinite, according to Nimbarkacharya, according to the Vedas, according to the Puranas. Sweetness, gentleness, and the compassion, etc. So, there are some devotees like Dhruva, Narad, Sanakadik, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanatana, Sanat Kumar, Gopala, and Draupadi, Sita, Mandodari, Uddhav, worshipped in the true sense. Therefore, fasted. So, there are Nanda, Upananda, Yashoda, there are different types of devotees. So, like Nanda, Upananda, Yashoda, Vasudev, Devaki, Gopijan, Lord's friends like Bal Sakhaj, Bal Gopal, etc. Their fate was that Lord Sri Krishna was manifested in the form of idolatry. Sri Krishna is the external perfection of the Brahmin in the form of supreme ecstasy. The Sanatan, the Lord, the Supreme Lord, that the Vedas, the Puranas told him that Parabrahma, Supreme Lord. The non-specific, which is Jyoti Maya. So, that homogeneous and the non-caste, selfless, and serves as the embodiment of the devotee's destiny came to fulfill the devotee's emotions, for the devotee's happiness, for the devotee's welfare, as the Anandakanda that told that Anandakanda as the Lord the Lord, Supreme Lord. So that only the Sri Krishna. Only if he is moved by the feelings of devotees of those times who received such good fortune, the human being of today can actually fast. So now, the sadhana of going near to the, being closer to the Parabrahma, being closer to the Supreme Lord, that we call Bhagavad Samipyata, Bhagavad Saksharata, which is also known as the Upasana. So let's analyze in what is Upasana, the importance of Upasana, the importance of worship. For Upasana, for the worship, there is the main role, the vital role of our mind, of our thinking, feelings. Where there is a human mind, there is a human being. Therefore, where there is a body, if there is no mind, then the body has nothing to do with it. So, for thinking, mind must be there. So, mind that controls the body. According to the tension of the reins, the speed of physical chariot is relaxed. The mind is such a tool, according to the tendency. A human being is forced to follow the good path and the bad path. So, that's the mind of a man is called the bondage and the salvation. So, the mind is the cause of bondage and the liberation for man. Mana eva manusharam karam bandhamokshayoho. So, that's the mind man is caused the bondage and the salvation. One whose mind is attached to the matter, the mind is a thing, is like a tool. Which attached to the matter is considered to be the cause of bondage. His mind is attached to the Supreme Lord, that is the cause of liberation. Therefore, it is absolutely necessary to make the mind God oriented. The mind must be the God oriented for the liberation. Mind has an instinct, it becomes greedy sometimes, it becomes angry sometimes, it becomes for most of the reasons. For this reason, the importance of the mind should be considered. So, Upasana, the worship, is the name of the method of making the human attachment or the human attitude into the towards to the Supreme Lord. After adopting the attitude of Sri Radha, Sri Krishna, one considered to be close to the God through such attitude. So, the upasana must be done. So, worship is must be done by devotees who be sitting right next to God. So, how to worship? Why should we worship? About the worship, about the upasana, Acharya Sri Nimbarka has made it clear how such worship, such restraint should be. So he told that Upasaniyam nitaram janai sada prahanaye jnanatamonvrittaye sanantanadire munivisthatoktam Sri Naradaya akhila tattva sakshare Upasaniyam nitaram janai sada. Acharya Nimbarka told that the words Sada and Niran and Nitaram are used in this verse. It means to always worship, to worship continuously. Sada is always worship and Nitaram is continuously. Not only always. Always means, for example, a man worshipped worship like let's say example, worship 7 to 8 am. Again tomorrow, 7 to 8 am, 1 hour. An hour he worship, then 23 hours he took rest. That's not only worship. That means always, continuously also, to worship continuously. Since the word sada cannot be mean the nitaram and the continuous. The word nitaram has been used in addition to the word sada. As Brahmachari Batu said that I always do Sandhya, I chant Gayatri, I do mantra, I do tantra, or I always go to school. So that means daily your work. Having evenings, dinner, lunch, breakfast, that's sada. So that's only sada. But that person, that brahmachari or grihasti, that took breath also. So breath is not always. Breath is continuously. If we forget to take breath continuously, the result you know. So Sada and Nitaram has such a difference. Continuity is not always the meaning of the word. So for the worship, for the upasana, should be continuous. The moment, the hour, the time when Lord Sri Krishna thought is zero, is a loss, whole of passionate devotees. The moment when there is an attitude without Sri Krishna thought and Sri Krishna thought is broken. Moment or attitude that Sri Krishna thought is broken. That broken time, the name of living Sri Krishna's that is called a whole. Therefore, Acharya Nimbarka says one should worship that Yugal Upasana, Yugal Tattva, continuously every day, just as the pure water flow of an river that flows. So for the Upasana chanting, that should be continuously and always. And the Nimbarkacharya told that there should be worship of only one tattva. In fact, Nimbarka has expressed a special kind of feeling about the element of worship, which should be known by the followers of Nimbarkacharya, who is Nimbargi. So Nimbarka's opinion about the Upasana Tattva, Upasya Tattva has come to the by many point of view that in Vedanta Dasasloki he described about the Lord Krishna's the Upasya Tattva, the Radha Upasya Tattva. He described as that Shobhavatopasta Samasta Dosa Mase Sakalyana Gune Karashim Vivanginam Brahma Param Varenyam Dhyayem Krishnam Kamale Kshanam Harim. Naturally, which has the most absence of the false, being by the nature of the dense form of true blisses, universally different cause, the effect of the that truthfulness, infinite form of beauty, medium courtesy, affection, compassion, and the humanity, gentleness, that generosity, self patterns, freedom, knowledge, power, etc., etc. The infinite wealth of qualities has been that is inside the Lord Krishna. So Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, there are Chaturvyuha. Vyuhanginam Brahma Param Varanyam. Chaturvyuha. Chaturvyuha means Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. And Kesavadi and Param Varanyam Dhyayama Krishna. Kesavadi also there are 12 Vyuha. There are Kesava, Madhav, Narayanam, Govinda, Vishnu, Vaman, Sridhar, Madhusudan, etc. etc. There are some Vaivata and Lord Krishna has also 12 that Vyuha, 12 Vyuha, a Chatur Vyuha and Kesavadi 12 Vyuha. So they are then Ashesha Kalyana Gunai Karashim Chatur Vyuha and the Vyuhanginam Brahma Param Varnam Dhyayam Krishnam Kamalakshanam Harim. Kamalakshanam Harim is that That blissful power sitting on the left side of the Sri Radha, whose eyes are such a Parabrahma Padavachya Niratisaya Kamala Karsatiti Krishna, that the greatest of the gods, that Parabrahma Krishna, Karsatiti Krishna, that Yogindra attracts the devoted minds and the minds of the great objects that to drop the attracts towards the attraction for the sake of the world, considering the focal point of the force of attraction. The force of attraction. So the meditate on Sri Krishna is the worship of Upasya Tattva. Fasting God's worship in this way should be done by devotees. Another, not only Lord Krishna, there is, I told already that there is a sitting on the left side, that's Radha. Ange tu bame vrishabhanujam muda virajamana manaropa shobhagam Shakhi sahasre परिसेवितां सदा स्मरेम देवीं सकलेष्टकामदाम्. Nimbarkacharya says that the aforesaid qualities are specific to the Lord Krishna, the gentleness, I told, the knowledge, etc. Sitting in the auspiciousness of the Lord Krishna, full of qualities like beauty and sweetness. Lord Krishna blessed with a combination of blackness and the beauty, whose form is always served by the thousands of the companions. And we must reach the best point of the worship with the feeling that we always remember worship with our heart. So Sri Radha Krishna as a couple form is the Upasya Tattva of Sri Nimbarkacharya told, and the Upasya Lord, Upasana Dev, Upasya Lord. So Radha Krishna is the couple government, Yugal Sarkar, couple government, Yugal Sarkar. So that the Upasana Tattva, Upasya Tattva should be Radha Krishna. That not only Nimbarkacharya told, that told by Vedas, already told. Vedas also says that, and Puranas also says that. So should Upasya, that worship should be a couple, in the couple, like Radha Krishna. Of all the followers of the Vedic Sanatan in this form, the seekers should accept by any one of the feelings. There is Santa feelings, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. There are different types of that feelings, emotions according to his own taste. So there is 5 types of feelings, and in another chapter I'll discuss about the 5 types of feelings. Jai Sri Radhe.